the woman that you want, 9 times out of 10 is not the woman that you need. She's not gonna be the one that you need. Because like you want an older woman, but you need another type of girl, and it's probably not going to be an older woman.
Good luck.
All right, so what's good? Yeah, that's understandable. Well, it happened a couple months back. Yeah, so tell me about it, bro. What happened? Yeah, because you said I finally began to experience myself with women for the very first time. Just want to know your thoughts on a couple things. Yeah, so have at it, bro. What's up? All right, so you said, so she's Nigerian. She's 5 years older than I am, but we're not exactly in close terms at the moment since I'm keeping a distance. What you mean? Like, what happened? Well, I ended confessing to her. She didn't exactly give a clear answer until my friends told me to ask again as I was beginning to overthink. All right, no. All right, so what happened? And then she was just a female friend of mine, and we bonded really fast. But as soon as I confessed my feelings to her, things began to change slowly. So, okay, so you told her that you had feelings for her, right? So you told her you had feelings for her, and she kind of pulled away from you. Ooh, damn. So she's 28. Yeah, so basically you told her how you felt about her, and then she didn't feel the same way? I mean, she said there's nothing extra going on after I asked her again. Listen, man, I mean, you can continue explaining to me like the details about it because you're still kind of being pretty vague, but if you wanted my thoughts, I mean, my initial thoughts on that is just like, bro, you telling your feelings to her and her not reciprocating, that's just a natural part of life, bro. Like that's gonna happen. Rejection is going to happen. So just like how a woman can like you, just the same a girl can just not feel the same way about you. And that doesn't mean that there was anything wrong with you. It just means that, yo, she just felt like you weren't right for her. You know what I'm saying? But there is going to be another girl out there for you that's going to like you. You know what I mean? So all her saying that, you know, nothing extra is going on here, honestly, that just means you don't have to waste your time anymore. If she was your girlfriend, like if you guys actually had a relationship, it would be a little bit harder for you to deal with this shit. But because she was never actually your girl, it's not that big a deal. I mean, of course, like, it's like, damn, yo, she didn't like me. But in reality, you know, I can give you points for actually trying, because some guys, yo, they'll like a girl and they'll never say shit to her. You know, so it takes a lot of balls and a lot of courage to actually say, yo, I'm feeling you, so it's good. And if she's like, yo, ain't nothing extra going on here, all right, that's cool. You know, you guys can still be cool. It's just, yeah, like, yo, you know, you guys had moments and shit, you bonded, or you felt like y'all bonded, and then you just communicated that to her. That's what men do. So in fact, like I said, it's experience that you're gaining. You know what I mean? You're basically right. So we still became friends, but I had to keep my distance since I'm still attracted to her. Yeah, yo, like, and trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But also keep this in mind too, like, she's 28 and you're 23. And again, most women, like, and this is kind of universal, like going through all cultures. Most women, they like men that are their age or older. It's rare that a girl is going to holla at a younger guy unless like he's rich or his social status is just appealing to her. But again, like, so you didn't, like, that was just one thing that was going against you, because I'm pretty sure if you guys bonded, you know, the way that I guess I'm seeing it in my head, and you were 28 or, you know, 29, 30 years old, she would have been feeling you. That's all right, man, because it's like a video game. Like, you gain experience. So the next time, you know, you meet a girl that you like, you know, you'll know what to look out for. See, there's something funny that I've learned about myself now. I might sound like a weirdo, but I have an admiration for older ladies. Yo, this is the thing. What kind of guy don't like older women? You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's levels. Like, if we're talking about older, if we're talking about like older, you honestly, for men, you only want to go a year, maybe 2 years older than you, tops. You don't want to go for a girl that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 years older than you, because she's just gonna always have the one up on you, because she's going to be more mature. She's going to be more experienced. You don't want a woman that's that much older than you. You can mess with a girl that's 5, 6, you know what I'm saying, years older than you, but a man doesn't really want that at the end of the day. Like, yeah, of course, like, the idea of me dating Halle Berry or fucking, you know, Nia Long or some shit will be cool, But keep in mind, yo, those women are like 20 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20 years older than me. So basically what I'm saying is an older woman that's that much older than you, she's never going to take you serious because she's way older than you. That's why women like men that are their age and older than them, because they can take them serious. It's easier for a woman to take an older man serious than a younger guy serious. Unless, again, you're just slightly younger than she is by a year, 2 years. Because her life experience isn't going to be that much than yours because she's only 2 years older than you. But if she's 5 years older than you, it's like, yo, she graduated college, you just now coming into college. She's in college, you're a freshman in high school. Y'all are not on the same level mentally, you know, socially, and probably financially too. So it's like, yeah, like older women are just like they're not for you to actually seriously date. They're there if you want to mess with them, if they want to mess with you. But past that, nah. Because like, yeah, if I had the opportunity to date again, like a sexy freaking, you know, late 30s, you know, 40 something woman, yeah, probably. If she was pretty enough, yeah. But again, the dynamic between her in comparison to a girl that's around my age is going to be very different. Because like when they say age ain't nothing but a number, that's true. But at the same time, it just depends on how significant the age gap is. So again, that was just the main reason probably why she wasn't feeling you. It's just because she's too much older than you. That's why it's like, oh, he's my little brother. He's just, you know, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why. Because even for me, there's certain girls that if she's way younger than me, I wouldn't want to date her because like she's like a little kid compared to me. Because I won't be able to relate to her from like a life standpoint. Because if I were to date a girl that's like freaking 19, 20 years old, we can't have a conversation. We can't have a conversation. Even if she is pretty, it's like we're not going to really have shit to talk about because her mentality is not going to be there. So that's why. Like, that's pretty much why. Again, bro, honestly, I wouldn't even really trip on that, bro. I mean, shit happens. The fact is, I don't know, maybe it's going to get away from me. Maybe it's the maturity of certain women that attracts me and stuff. For her, she really acted like a childlike person. We basically clicked a lot. You know, that happens to everybody. And again, it's like the real niggas, like us, we're the ones that, yo, we see something, we like it, and then we go after it. You know, if she says no, big deal. But then also, I don't know how many girlfriends you've had or like your relationship experiences and shit like that. But the also other thing you got to keep in mind is that you don't want to date an older woman because she'll try to take advantage of you. Well, that's emotionally, mentally, because she has more experience than you, so she'll be able to do that. So that's the other drawback to dating an older woman, is that she'll try to take advantage of you however way she can. And younger women will do shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but it will be worse for an older woman. I mean, there are younger men and older women that do have successful relationships, but for sure, I do have to be careful. I've never had a girlfriend, you know, not yet. Because I've seen, well, no, let me not even say that. But basically, you know, I've seen scrubs, you know, find girlfriends, find girls that like them. You know, there's somebody out here for everybody, bro. You know, but it's like don't try to rush that shit. Don't try to rush that shit. So it's like use this as a learning lesson. You know, because everything happens for a reason. So, and the things that happen to you in life, good or bad, they're there to teach you something. You know, so it's not a loss, it's a win because, like I said, you learn something. And then you're going out and you're seeking advice from people that know more than you, which is me. And I will say this too. Not every girl that you think is pretty is girlfriend material. Because the older you get, the more you realize what you actually want. So then you're not gonna waste time. It's like me, I know what I want aesthetically and like personality wise in a woman, and if a girl doesn't check off those boxes, my nigga, I don't date her. Or she'll never be my girlfriend. Like, we'll hang out, we'll talk and shit like that, but she'll never be my girlfriend.
You know how I am about you, and you just taking advantage of that acid on me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Just for you to leave and go be with somebody else, and I'm gonna be.
I mean, we not about to be together. I hope you know that though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never about to be together.
Because I don't want her to. That happens a lot. Because I'm like, yo, I'll see like one little red flag and I'm like, yeah, nope, not for me. We can hang out. I'll call her. You know, I'll invite her places, do shit, go out to eat, whatever. But as far as like a serious relationship, nah, that won't happen. Because I'm too picky for that. So but reevaluate, like, you gotta ask yourself why you even like older women. You know, because is it like a physical thing or like what is it? You know, because me, really, what I honestly would look, like what I would appreciate most in an older woman is like her beauty and then like her mentality. Because I don't think an older woman will play games, you know, the way that a younger chick would play games. I'm not really in a rush to meet new people. Wouldn't want to be overthinking about this all the time. Yeah, because yo, if you've never had a girlfriend, well, all right, well, here's what I will tell you. If you've never had a girlfriend, like, you're gonna want to probably try to find one soon so you can get your heart broken early, bro. Get your heart broken as early as possible, because you're gonna get hurt. And there's gonna come a point where you're gonna date a girl and she's gonna do something that's gonna make you overthink. And the sooner you get that out of your system, the better. Because you don't want to be in your late 20s, in your early 30s, and then the first time you got your heart broken was when you're 30 or 31 years old. Or shit, later on in life. Because you're not gonna know how to deal with it.
I could ever feel the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life, and it goes away.
You're making me cry.
Get Tyree some tissue. I
don't need no tissue.
Man, you US, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've been holding this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah.
And this is a prelude to it, because it bothered you enough where you hit me up, you know, to find out what I thought about the shit. So if you think that this had you thinking now, just imagine when you have a girlfriend and then, you know, you see her texting some guy, or you see her responding to some guy's comments, or you see guys trying to holler at your girl, you know, or when she's not responding to you the way that she used to, and you guys have arguments and shit like that. Like, so it's like you're gonna wanna have those experiences sooner than later, because the later it happens in life, the harder it is, you know, to deal with this shit. And again, bro, like, yo, I broke up with my girl 3-4 months ago. Even for me, it's hard to deal with sometimes. Despite all the experiences that I have, like, even now, like, that shit still affects me now. And I've been hurt before. I've gotten my heart broken before. I never intended to date anyone at this point, but somehow I ended up falling for someone. So yeah, you basically don't plan for this. It just happens unexpectedly. The best types of women that you're gonna end up dating are gonna be the ones that come to you, in terms of the universe. Like, they're just gonna find their way to you. You're not gonna have to look for them. Like, as you move through life, they're just gonna pop up, like, and you're like, oh shit, I like her, and she likes you too. And just do right by her, son. So when you do meet that nice girl, like, all right, like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's say you do meet a girl that you like, and she's a year younger than you, or y'all the same age or some shit like that. And she treats you right, don't leave her to try to holler at an older girl. Don't do that. Because the woman that you want, 9 times out of 10 is not the woman that you need. She's not gonna be the one that you need. Because, like, you want an older woman, but you need another type of girl, and it's probably not going to be an older woman, though. It's like a nigga that likes IG models and shit like that. Like, yeah, cool, you might want a girl like that, but she's not going to be the woman that you need that's going to help you in life. Because, like, as men, it's like we both have a purpose. We have, like, missions that we have to complete in life. And what women are for, they're there to help you. Just like you're there to help them, but they're there to help you. You don't want to get a girl that, like, only wants you to help her with her shit, but she don't actually want to help you with nothing. So why do I like older women? Well, here's the thing. First of all, of course, I do admire her beauty, but then again, I love the maturity in them and their ability to stand their ground on a lot of things. For me, it's nice to know a woman that's had these experiences before. Plus, it's a way of learning lots of things, but that is just me. Yeah, but remember, like, a woman like that, she's not going to be able to take you serious. That's just it. If I dated a woman that's like 45, 50 years old or some shit, bro, like, no matter how pretty she, all right, like, okay, in a perfect universe, if I dated Nia Long tomorrow, all right, and Google her, you know, if you can, like, if you have a separate device or some shit like that, but Nia Long from, like, freaking Boys in the Hood, Best Man Final Chapters, Love Jones, Big Mama's House, that Nia Long. If I got the opportunity to date her, yeah, she'll entertain it, but she's never gonna take me serious. Because she was born in the early 70s. Dog, I was born in the 90s. Like, she's not gonna take me serious. Even if she does appreciate the company of younger men, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's like, cause you're gonna ask a woman like that, like, hey, you know, commit to me. She's not gonna want to do it. She's not gonna want to do it. older women, when it comes to younger men, they're just there for a good time, not a long time. And I'm trying to think of a movie that, like, okay, perfect example. You probably don't even know this, but if you ever watched The Fresh Prince, there's an episode where Carlton, just like you, he falls for a girl that is older than him. I don't know by how much, because I don't think they ever mentioned her age, but clearly she was the more mature woman. And so she meets him. She thinks Carlton is cute. So, you know, they have a one-night stand. And Carlton falls in love. Fast forward like 10 minutes later in the episode, he finds out that she's got a husband and that she's married. And then he asked her, he was like, yo, like, but, you know, like, I love you. And she's like, oh, Carlton, it can never be. I had a good time though, because you're so cute. And then she leaves. And she goes back to her husband. Why? Because she didn't take Carlton serious. She never took him serious. She thought he was cute. She just entertained it for the night. And then, yo, the next day she was like, yo, that was just for the night. And that's how it is between significantly younger men and older women. They're not going to take you serious. In a nutshell, you know, experience or rejection is just something that you wear like armor. You know, especially when it comes to women. Because if you've been rejected before, you get rejected again, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You just dust that shit off because it's like, yo, I've been rejected before. So it's like, your rejection is not going to bother me because I've been there, done that. Because there's nothing wrong with going after the things that you want. I just feel like it's really hard to understand women at times, but right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of my mental health. You're always going to have to take care of your mental health, bro. Like, there's never going to be a point where you're going to be allowed to neglect your mental health. Because even me, it's like, yo, I prioritize my mental health the best ways that I can. Because, like, I'm always aware, tapped in on what's going on with me. Bro, I had therapy today. Like, I just now got back in therapy today. You know, and then there's going to be certain things that you're going to understand about women, but that's going to come with experience. Because, yeah, there's certain shit that I understand, that I get, and then there's certain things that I don't understand. But what's more important is understanding yourself more so than understanding other people. Because how can I truly understand something that I can't control? Shit, I can't read her mind. You know what I mean? And sometimes you'll drive yourself crazy trying to understand somebody that you're not supposed to understand. It's like, yo, if I don't speak the language, why am I going crazy trying to understand it? My nigga, I don't speak the language. You know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe find someone that's easy to understand. You know, like, you guys just get each other on like a deep, profound level. You know what? Love just overshadowed me completely because a friend of mine told me he knew she didn't see me in that way. I guess it's because of my... Well, first of all, it's not love, bro. Because you just liked her. You had a crush. That's not love. Love is a, you know, comes into the equation after you date a girl for a year, 2 years, 3 years. That's when that becomes a conversation. When she's actually in your life. She contributes to your life, you contribute to hers. It's not even just like how you feel about somebody. It's how they make you feel about yourself. Like, deep admiration for one another, but then also that person just enriching your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they improve your life because they genuinely want to do that with no strings attached. It's like, can she make you feel that way? You know what I'm saying? It's not just like how you feel about her. It's like, yo, how she feels about you. It ain't love if that shit only goes one way, bruh. It's love when you want happiness for that person, even if you're not involved. It's unconditional, bruh. It's like, she wants the best for you, you want the best for her. It's like how you feel deep down inside. It's like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You know you got love for her. It's like, damn, yo, she wasn't feeling me, but you know what? I hope she finds happiness elsewhere, even if it's not with me. That's the whole, that's love, bro. So it's like, shit, I might not love you, but shit, I got love for you. You know, like, you know what? Cool. It didn't work out between us, but I still want that for you anyway. You feel that way about her, she feels that way about you. So if it works out, great. But if it don't, it's all love. Because, like, if it's love, it's going to be love. You know what I'm saying? If it's genuine love, it's going to always be genuine love. You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, I feel like love never truly turns into hate. Nah. Because if this shit can become hate, it was never love to begin with. It was something else. It was attachment and shit like that. It was just infatuation. It was lust. Because there's like freaking 5 billion women on this earth. She's just one. She's just one out of 5 fucking billion.